Stocks sliding today after Federal Reserve Chief Ben Bernanke offered no new stimulus to prop up the U.S. economy. He was speaking in Minneapolis in front of the Economics Club. The S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Industrial Average falling just over 1%. Now, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closing down 12.75 points. Deborah Kostroun has the details from the New York Stock Exchange. Deborah.
Thanks a lot, Pimm. And, we started out the day a little bit higher, but then we just gradually moved lower, especially after that speech by Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke. He really didn't offer any insight into whether the Fed would be offering any additional stimulus. And as Bernanke said, we will just have to wait until that September Fed meeting. Of course, that's when they'll be discussing more options on the economy. Of course, we're also waiting to hear what Obama has to say in his speech tonight about jobs. And of course, certainly it is needed. In fact, today's weekly jobless claim showed that 414,000 people applied for unemployment just over the past week. And that really still kind of shows that we have a very weak labor market here, Pimm.
All right, a weak labor market, but not necessarily a weak deal market. For example, Google getting its hand into a new business.
Right. They are buying Sept, and they really kind of hope to go local to boost that local ad revenue. That purchase, they say, will also improve Google Search and Google Maps. And what they're trying to do is really kind of take on Yelp and OpenTable, but terms of that deal were not disclosed. And getting back to today's market, one of the things that we saw, financials, once again, the big drags on the market. Bank of America certainly in focus once again. CEO Brian Moynihan saying that he wants to make that lender easier to manage, and the strategy involves cutting employees and assets. About 4 dozen Bank of America executives meeting yesterday, meeting today, and they'll meet again tomorrow to review Moynihan's cost-cutting plan. And Bloomberg has learned that those job cuts may total about 10% of the firm's 288,000 employees. That's it from here, Pimm. Back to you.
Thank you very much. Our own Deborah Kostroun reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.